I'll explain what I mean by Jesus Muslim.
Keep it really
What do you understand by the term Muslim? What do you understand? What does Muslim mean?
Islamic religion.
Okay. Muslim linguistically means any person who submits their will to the will of God.
There's something very odd is going on regarding Jesus in the heads of Muslims when they claim that Jesus is or was a Muslim. What are the reasons that Muslims claim that Jesus was a Muslim? What did Jesus do while being on earth, which makes Muslims to claim that Jesus was a Muslim? There are things which we need to consider before we jump into this topic. So, was Jesus really a Muslim? So, let's try to find out. So, welcome guys to my channel. If you are new here, please do subscribe and share with your fellow being. And don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section. So, let's try to learn. First question, which I would like to ask the Muslims, is that did Jesus ever claim or say that he is or was a Muslim? If yes, then bring us in exact words where did Jesus say or claimed he was a Muslim. Therefore, I don't think that Jesus had ever claimed that something like that. Any Muslims watching this video, please do let me know in the comment section if you find something like this in exact words. Therefore, answer to this question could be a big no, because Muslims claim that Islam is a state of submitting to God's will, and it has been a natural way of how things are meant to be. Muslims suppose that Jesus was a good Muslim prophet along with Adam, Abraham, Moses, David, and John the Baptist, which leads us to the Prophet Muhammad. Therefore, this line of continuously testifies to Islam as a natural order since the beginning of the time. Is that true? Not only that, Muslims believe that the Quran, which dates back from the 7th century AD, is the correction of the earlier faith of Judaism and Christianity. As always, Muslims claim that Christianity became corrupted first by Paul and then by many others, such as disciples and apostles of Jesus, and by others, whereas Muslims claim or believe that Islam is the correction which was needed after everything became corrupted. However, is that not true? Quran tells that Bible is true. Therefore, a faith which has been corrupted over centuries cannot be compared with the final revelation given to Prophet Muhammad, which is Islam. But the question is, how did Prophet Muhammad receive revelation, and from whom did Prophet Muhammad receive revelation? According to the Quran, Jesus, or Isa in Arabic, comes in the line of prophets. As Jesus said, "Indeed, I am the servant of God. He has given me the scripture and made me a prophet." Surah chapter 19, verse 30. However, a specific argument for Jesus being a Muslim do not hold, because Muslims believe Jesus himself was neither God nor the Son of God, and he did not die on the cross, but it only appeared so. Therefore, they did not kill him, Jesus, nor they crucified him, but another was made to resemble him. Surah chapter 4, verse 157. Therefore, this is a big problem for all Muslims. Here is that the crucifixion of Jesus is an accepted event in the history of humankind or mankind, which has been documented by known religious writer or and historians, as well as the Christian writers in the first century. It is a well accepted fact of the ancient world and a big problem for Muslim scholars. Why Muslims or Islam claim Jesus was? Muslims must keep at least 4 of the 5 pillars of Islam. Some believe or claim that Jesus did keep first 4. Therefore, first Shahada, faith, As per Muslim or Islam, Jesus recited an early pre-Muhammad version of a statement required of Muslims. Example, Mark chapter 12, verse 29. There is no God but Allah, the Lord is one. But this is different, the Shahada. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Second prayer, Jesus performed prayers also prostrating himself as Muslims do. Example, in the Garden of Gethsemane, Matthew chapter 26, verse 39. But there is no indication that Jesus did 5 times a day or facing Makkah. Third, charity. Jesus did work that benefited poor and needy, however, not in a way Muslims claim to be. Fourth, fasting. Jesus did fasted as Muslims are called to do, but Jesus fasted at other times, not just at Ramadan. Five, Hajj, pilgrimages to Makkah. And I hope you guys like this video. Please do subscribe and share with your fellow being. And don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section. And many more episodes are coming up.